How's everybody doing today? All right, so we got some new stuff, some weighted things. Ain't nothing worse than ordering something and then it shows up at like 11:30 noon, and you're stuck at work, man. God, it sucks. Makes for a long afternoon. Well, here's what we got. We got us a Reid Super Glide, baby. So this is just a case. This is just a box. And as small as that box is, I'm praying to God this got a bell housing on it. Oh, I'm praying to God. So we're gonna open this bad boy up. See what we got in there, you know. Gonna need one of these laser blades. Good old laser blade. Nice little. That's right, I waited for you guys. I didn't just go jumping in, you know. I waited for you guys. I waited for you. Okay? I waited. I'd want for you guys to wait for me, you know. I would. I'd want you guys to wait for me. So that's what I did. I waited for you guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm so damned excited right now. It's probably one of the best pieces I bought for the car, except for the rear end. It's right. It's right, guys. Golly. It's right. You know, after the way that that Traeger grill I got was boxed, I'd say Reid needs to take a lesson in boxing. This is a $1,500 case, and there's no packing foam, no nothing. I understand this case is bad to the bone and whatnot, and I did just I bought the case. Did not buy the tail yet. I'm buying that Friday. I wasn't for sure. I had to pay some money to dentists and whatnot, so I wasn't for sure what my money was sitting like, and ended up with plenty afterwards. And should have damn ordered the tail with it, and I didn't. So I'll probably order that tonight and get that thing on the way so that I got a tail, and then I'm going to order a pan from, I believe, BTE. I like their pan. I ain't for sure yet whose pan I'm going to get yet, so that's up in the air. But I just want to get a tail housing in it and a pan on it so that I can get all the dimensions that I need, you know. And then we're going to order transmission cooler. But boy, what is cooler than that right there? Let's find something to set her on. Let's find something to set her on. Now, it wouldn't be... Hang on. I'm going to pause this because, like, it would be my luck I'll drop it. So, let me pause this. Alright. Alright. I'm not going to lie. Okay? This is fucking awesome. And the reason this is awesome is because I ain't got to run a shatter guard or a scatter shield, I believe they call it, for the... Anyway, I ain't got to run shields for my clutches or my damn flywheel. So that's awesome. Let's take a look at this little piece. Let's go engine style down here. Boy, this looks nice. Tapered pipe thread. Okay, blah, 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 blah. There's my cert sticker right there. Which I believe, I'm going to call that Dave Lukey here momentarily. I'm kind of waiting until about 5 to give him a buzz. We're going for the blue and silver sticker, guys. Everything in the car is in there that needs to be. Talked to him. I asked him if the floors had to be welded in the car, and he told me no, as long as he could see what's going to be there and have an idea what we're doing. Everything else, though, good to go. I did not. I don't believe I needed a net. I don't think I needed a window net. Just the hardware needed to be welded into the car. And we'll be going to get certed. So hopefully I'm going to try and get that on video. But let's see what we got here. Okay, so this is a rollarized bearing case. I don't know what that is in there. We're going to find out. But this is a rollarized bearing case. So it does have the rollarized bearing in it instead of the bushing. So it's only like 50 more bucks, 70 more bucks or something like that to get that bad boy rollarized PG 115 or 1500. Man, look at the size of that sucker, boy. Look at that. Let's see what the back cover looks like here. Okay. Yeah. I have not the slightest ideas of what I'm looking at. Okay. I know that I'm looking at supposedly the baddest case in transmissions. Supposedly this Reid case is top notch. I don't believe that there's a better case on the market. I don't think. The case is, and I think that that's what that is right there, but I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that that's for a dump valve. I'm not 100% sure, but it says it's pre-drilled for a dump valve, which I am going to run one dump valve on this. I am going to run one dump, and I believe that that's for the ventilation. But I'm going to run one dump on it, not because I'm spooling up or anything like that, but I am going to be stalling at like 6,500, so I'm going to have this thing winged up pretty good. And that dump valve just allows that torque converter circuit to flow so that torque converter just don't sit and boil up that fluid. Allows it to stay a little cooler, which we all know the cooler that transmission is, the better she's going to run, the more consistent she's going to be. So I want to try and keep the heat out of it. I know I'm probably going a little overboard with my little POS car. I know that, but it's what I got. What else am I going to spend my money on? You know what I mean? So, anyway, dump valve will be going in it. I believe I'm just going to run a 180 straight gear in this. First gear, 180 straight gear. Straight cut gears or whatever the hell. I am going to run a Motion Raceworks Dorel, I want to say is the name of that, or something like that, but it's the aftermarket. It's nice. It's got a fan on it. Not for sure where I'm going to mount it yet. Got to get it because I think it's bigger than what I anticipated. So, dump valves. Thinking about making a Chili Willy, which is one of those transmission coolers that you hook up to the car. I think I can make one of those. I was looking at how those are built, and pretty simple there. Let's see here. Let's just. I'm sorry. Now the purpose of this wasn't because I wanted to have some badass transmission. So the purpose of this is on this side of the transmission where the starter cutout's at, right? And I believe on this side, there's a lot less mess going on, okay, compared to the stock powerglide that's over there. This side is a lot smaller. So is what I believe is I think that I can get more room. I don't know if you can tell this or not from looking back here. No, never mind. But this side right here was so tight that I was going to have to run that right straight into that corner. I mean tight, like no room, running that thing in there tight. As to where this one here is not ran into that corner tight. It's got some room. Well, I'll be able to have that room on this side as well. So I have to take this out because it's cut too short up here. This needs to go out, plus it can come forward some. So basically I'm going to make a spitting image of that, and this thing's going to be symmetrical, as I was trying to kind of explain. Everything being the same is going to make the transmission cover a lot easier. This side was not symmetrical with that side, so now it will be. Alright, so, and I called around to try to find some blemishes. Oh, nothing else in there. Take that out. I called around looking for some blemishes or some cracked cases, something. Nobody had one, so I sold the one that I did have. Sold the one that I had. Couldn't get it back. Not that I couldn't get it back. I just, I can't get it back. I sold it to a guy. I used it for mock-up. We didn't think we needed it anymore. I sold some bitch. Guy that wanted it, and I ended up having to just go ahead and buy it, which I'm gonna need this anyway. The like I was explaining, for folks that don't know, okay, this is what's called an SFI case, okay? So the main parts that are like really safe about this compared to a stock transmission, okay, is this beefed up bell housing. This is all safe and will protect me from a flywheel exploding, okay? So that's one reason. Now I don't have to run a big old shield around my flywheel, okay? For two, right here, okay, this area right here, this is where your clutch packs go. Clutch packs explode, they come out the sides of this thing. They cut people's feet, legs. Oh, it does some work. It'll do some work to you. No need for any of that. I don't have to run no shield over this. This is fully contained. It's got what's called a sleeve, I want to say, or something like that. Anyway, long story short, it will protect me much better than a stock Powerglide with a shield. Okay, this is much safer. And I mean, we all know how. I mean, we see. I mean, right there she is. She's sitting up in the car with me, and my feet are right here. Everything's right here. My clutch packs are at my knees, so I'm not losing no ankles or nothing. I'm losing my damn leg, you know. So, plus I don't have room really for all those shields and all that shit. Okay, so it's crazy that alone is smaller than a stock Powerglide. But once you put all the shit on the stock Powerglide that protects you, this is so much smaller, it's unreal. And you really wouldn't think that. You're like, well, you got a transmission, you know, you wouldn't think that way, but it's how she works. So, man, so is what we need to do after 14 minutes of blabbing is we need to put it in there. You know what I mean? We need to take a look at her, see how she's going to line up and all that jazz. How it's going to, you know, let's put it in a fucking car. All right, so we got her in there. It's pretty. God, it's pretty. God, that is pretty. I mean, so pretty. So anyway, let's stop fantasizing here. So as you can see, I even gained room on this side, and that's a damn shame. Because damn it, I might. No, I'm not. I'm not going any further. That's as far as I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave that. But as we can see over here, Dude, I gained all kinds of real estate over here. You see it? That was my straight angle, okay, of attack. Okay, so, I mean, look at how much more I can come over now. That other transmission was clear over here. That right there was pretty much the purpose of this case. Get me some more room over here. So, it's looking good. I think I'm gonna have plenty of room. I thought the goddamn transmission was up higher in the car than that, but it's not. So anyway, boy, does that look goddamn sexy. Boy, does that look sexy. So yep, we gained our room there. We gained our room plenty. We got what we needed. So that was awesome. We'll be able to go from where it's at right there. Just it's gonna kind of come a little further over. So anyway, man, that fucker is nice, man. That is a nice transmission. Nice transmission right there. Transmotion, as they call them. Transmotion. So, I'm going to get all that. I'm thinking I might just... I don't know how critical it is to get dirt in them things, but I would imagine it's probably not a fucking good thing. So, I'm going to tape all that inner up and the bottom, back, servo, anywhere that there's a hole. I'm going to tape it up, get it to where it's safe. Actually, you know what? I might be able to just leave it in the bag. Yeah, I might be able to leave it in the bag and just bolt it through the bag. That's probably what I might do. But regardless, I got to make it to where that case doesn't get all full of shit. Okay, we don't want that. You know what I mean? We don't want that. But man, I know I'm gawking, but golly, boys. We're getting ourselves here a little race car coming along. Getting us a race car coming along. Man, that just looks good. Let's sit in the car. Here, we'll sit in the car together. Alright, we're in here. We're in. Floor's gonna need welded in and whatnot still. Gotta get that done. As you can see, here's my feet. Look where that clutch pad. Well, I guess it's all over me right here. It would just destroy me if it broke. So anyway, looks good in the car. I mean, as you can see, as I'm relaxed, like as I'm sitting here, and however I don't know where that gas pedal's gonna go yet. I'm not for sure, but I mean, I'm just all over this thing. So it's like I need all this was necessary. The case, the drive shaft enclosure. This needs to be. So anyway, think I'm gonna go ahead and get that rear end housing, the tail, which is gonna be a rollerized one too. I'm gonna get all that. For the extra money on rollerized compared to bushings, don't let people, from after the talk I had with Reed, don't let people tell you, oh, you need rollerized if you're high horsepower, you don't need it if you're low horsepower. It's easier to turn the transmission. It's less wear and tear on the transmission. You cannot go wrong going rollerized. Okay, and the good thing about a Reed case, rollerized or bushing, it doesn't matter. Tail, if the tail's rollerized or not. Wait a minute, I'm gonna rephrase that. So I found out that on the tail, when you buy a yoke for your drive shaft, it's got to be a rollerized yoke. Okay, you can't, like, apparently there's two of them. There's two different ones. But everything inside the transmission, like if you went rollerized case, everything in the transmission of a stock powerglide will work in this. You don't have to have any crazy parts. Everything just works. You don't have, it just regular stock, everything. Okay, so if you wanted to put stock transmission inside this badass case, you more than can. So, man, though, nice. It's nice, man. I got that nice transmission because of these old shitty roofing shoes. You see them shitty old roofing shoes right there? These motherfuckers made me a lot of money. Them shitty old roofing shoes, man. Them shitty old roofing pants. They make me a lot of money. So I can buy nice shit. But I don't buy nice shit. Buy nice race car shit. That's it. You really want something, you gotta sacrifice everything else around you. Everything. And not everybody. Some folks just got money. I ain't got money like that. I just don't. But I sacrifice all the little things. I'm allowed to get big things. It's nice, man. It's nice. It's a beautiful thing. So I think that case is good for 5 years, which, hang on, let me get out of here. Case is good for 5 years, I believe. And it'll probably be another, I wouldn't say it's quite a year yet. Wouldn't say it's quite a year. But if it does get to being over a year, before I even build the case, I'm just going to send it back to Reid. $75, and they redate it. Okay, so that way that I get a full 5 years out of it. I don't want to I don't want to burn up any of my 5 year just sitting on jack stands. You know what I'm saying? So whatever I do burn up of that, I'm going to go ahead and just ship it back before I build it and get the damn thing recertified for another 5 years, and then I'll build transmission and we're good to go. So this weekend, I'm hoping. I haven't talked to Lukey yet. Dave Lukey is the cert man from my area. He will be certing my car. I've called all the other ones. They're just too damn far. So Lukey's going to be the man. I need to talk to him tonight and find out when he can. And I'll take you along that journey with me. Get that done. I don't know if you guys seen that little short that I made, but my buddy Dennis, dude, he makes tools for everything that he needs. Like, he's got a lot of stuff that he's made himself, and he took a damn snap-on creeper for welding on the ground when you're on your back. Because I've been doing it like Thigh Master. I've been putting my pedal in between my leg and Thigh Master in that fucker. The old pedal on the TIG welder. He made a little deal, man, that he just lays on his back, dude, and his foot goes in there and shit. It's so sweet, man. I mean, just, that dude's a damn genius. He really is. So, anyway, car certification is what I'm going for right now. I want to get this car certified. Once car certified, we're gonna start back on the floors. Them are all that we need to do now. Got to remake that one tube. Weld our floor, get all our tabs, plumb everything up, get our supports welded in, weld the floors in, transmission cooler. I was looking at that transmission cooler, and man, I wouldn't be damned if I don't know, I'm thinking that training cooler is going to have to go up here. It's going to have to like go in this little nest right here. I'm thinking. I don't know quite yet. I'm praying to God that I got enough room for this damn thing. I don't know. It's gonna be close. That thing's pretty good size, so I'm guessing that's probably where it's going. I got a lot of room up there, so might end up having to build a frame for it. I'm thinking it's gonna go up in between. It is definitely too big. I was wanting to put it in this little area below the floor right here. In this little area. It's way too big for that. So I'm guessing it's going to be probably up here. Like up in this area. Because my tin work follows this bar. Goes straight up. And then straight to the back. So I've got all this up here is just dead space. So, well, no, I got my damn. It's not just dead space. I got my anti-roll bar that goes in there. Anyway, this is the area. I mean, that's what I got to work with. So, gotta get that thing in there somewhere. So, anyway, we never found out what this was in this bag. My bad. Let's see what this thing is right here. Okay, that's a vent. That is a vent, which I believe I'm going to be running to an overflow tank and not using that. That is what blocks off that dump if I don't use the dump, and I believe this is what blocks off the trans brake if I don't use the trans brake. That's what I'm thinking that is. And then I got some nice Reid racing stickers, which I'm putting them boys on my windshield, you know what I mean? Alright guys, man, I'm done. 26 minutes of blabbing about my transmission. I'm pretty sure you guys don't give a good gosh damn. That's okay though. Anyway, like I always say, love your neighbor. See you next time.